Hello there, my name is Karen Figueroa, and today I will be talking about why old cartoons are better than new cartoons. I wanted to do something lighthearted and fun instead of the controversial and heart-wrenching topics. This is why I chose to persuade you that old cartoons are much better than new cartoons. The reason I think old cartoons are better than new cartoons is because they didn't have to do much for us to fall in love with them. How many of you have seen Tom and Jerry? Tom and Jerry was very simple. The main characters couldn't speak, and the whole show was very repetitive. Every episode, Tom would attempt to catch Jerry and cook him, eat him, or just kill him. And every episode, Jerry would thwart Tom's plans. Even though the plot was very predictable, we still tuned into it to see what new antics they'd come up with the following morning. This attracted an array of different age groups from old to young. Since the 1990s, when Tom and Jerry was first created, there have been hundreds of new cartoons created, but a 2010 poll by Gallup showed Tom and Jerry are still in the top 10 of America's most loved cartoons. Tom and Jerry is just one of the many old cartoons that I love. Shows like Scooby-Doo charms their way into our hearts with mystery and laughter. It had us in our seats attempting to be the first person to find some type of clue, to deduct who committed the crime first. Cyberchase was the only educational cartoon show I ever watched. As I watched Cyberchase every week, they teach you fractions, the multiplication table, and a variety of math-related subjects. Since I wasn't the best at math, it was a great teaching tool. Cyberchase taught me math while still making it a fun and entertaining show. In 2003, 91% of Disney Channel's lineup was some form of animated cartoon. It mainly consisted of cartoons like American Dragon, Lake Long, Lilo and Stitch, and Roly Poly Oly. But over the last 8 years, these numbers have diminished. If you turn on the Disney Channel now, it's all sitcoms with grown men and women acting out a role much younger than they are in real life. In all honesty, they are emitting unacceptable behavior to children at a very young age, and they have taken away a part of their childhood. My favorite show was Disney House of Mouse. My elementary school would let us out at 3 o'clock, and I would hurry home to catch the 3:30 show. With my plate of food in one hand and the remote in another, I made my way to the TV and tuned into the Disney Channel. These shows were very funny, sweet, heartwarming, and taught kids simple life lessons like sharing, forgiveness, and kindness without them even realizing it, and most importantly, it was age appropriate. But with Disney Channel having to be resigned, most of its cartoon lineup have to deter children to branch out to the different channels to get their cartoon entertainment. Of course, the most logical choice is Cartoon Network. Sadly, Cartoon Network isn't as clean or child-oriented as you think. You really need to be wary of the things you let your kids watch. Before, you used to think you were safe because you expected adult-themed cartoons to be shown at night on Adult Swim around 11, which I hope your 10-year-old or 11-year-old would not be up at that time. But we are sadly mistaken. Some of the shows shown during daytime include Total Drama Island, Chowder, Flapjack, Grim Adventure of Billy and Mandy, My Gym Partner is a Monkey. These shows are extremely pointless, and any attempt to gain any feasible lesson from it is pointless. All of these shows include some type of suggested sexual theme while having PG or unrated labels. In conclusion, I believe our society has had to adapt to our new generation. The Disney Channel has been affected by this and has had to lose most of their great old-time favorite cartoons, such as Tom and Jerry. I'm sure you wouldn't let your kids eat junk food every day for the rest of their lives, right? So it's your job to make sure that they don't go poisoning their mind with the insubstantial cartoons being aired on TV today. Turn on some Scooby-Doo and let them crave and explore the mystery within the storyline.